Okay. Yeah, I promise we are never usually this disorganized, but...
Where's the cute girls with the flags? I need to get my Bill Clinton on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
I'm kidding.
1 minute. Whoa. Stop the car. Stop the car.
Hey.
We are not... I'm not even live. I told y'all to wait. Stop the car. Stop the car.
That's what I said. I said wait. You have to wait.
Lyota, how are you gonna call this out?
Stop the car. Stop the car.
Racing race control channel.
Yeah.
Race control channel or okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Please just give me a moment.
Everybody on race control channel.
Okay.
I promise I'm going. I promise I'm going as fast as I can. Lyota and I already talked about it. We have a line of communication for this.
I'm gonna be calling everybody out on this channel. You need to have all teams on.
Me?
Not you.
Okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry, they started to go.
Joke?
They started to go, even though I told them not to. So.
Oh. Okay, tell me when we're live. Sip of water.
Yeah.
Oh God, where's my cocaine? Yeah.
I need to get water, dude.
Oh God, that was a terrible laugh.
You're fine. Just be natural. You're not gonna.
I'm not nervous. I just fucked up my laugh.
What? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink, then we'll be ready.
You got it.
Oh.
Look how fast it will take for him to get a drink.
Well, I have to get the starting soon screen going and content. Create. Go live. Have we been live this entire time? You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. And we've been...
All right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Tonight, we head to the Daytona International Speedway to kick off the season here in the Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series. Over 15 drivers take to the high banks to give their best performances to make sure they have the best start for next week's Daytona 500. But tonight does mean more than just racing. Unfortunately, over an hour ago, we lost the greatest man to ever race a stock car. Kyle Busch has unfortunately passed away at the age of 41. he was by far the greatest man to ever do it. You know, over 130 wins. He's the reason why I'm here tonight. Without him, I would have never have gotten into racing. So you'll see a lot of tributes for him tonight. Lap 8 for both duels will be radio silent. And yeah. But anyway, we're here to race, and welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside myself tonight is Pyro. Pyro, welcome to the GFRN family, and welcome to Daytona.
Thank you there, Robert. I'm glad to be a part of this announcement today. This is a historic race. It's beautiful. We're preparing for one of the biggest races next week, and I just cannot wait to see what these racers have in store for us today. Back to you, Robert.
Great, thank you. It's going to be a great day here in Daytona, a sunny day. Let's put up the weather stats today. 74 degrees, 85 degree track temp, partially cloudy with 10-mile-an-hour winds and 45% humidity. So here the first cars rolling off. The first car to qualify tonight in single car qualifying will be Christopher Rosca there in the 00 Green Flag Racing Network Chevrolet. Christopher Rosca is co-owner of the Green Flag Racing Network and also owner of the MRC race team. So you see him start his lap here. You got 2 laps to make it count. That qualifying order will then set the duels. We have Duel 1 and Duel 2. Each of them will be about 15 laps. Then the order of those duels will set the 500 for next week. Let's ride on board here with Rosca as he starts his lap.
$188 miles per hour, 190. That is really beautiful right there, Robert.
Yeah, you'll see some great speeds tonight here at Daytona, and they'll only get faster. This is without the draft and with iRacing's 110% horsepower package. I believe we're up to about 650, if I'm not mistaken, here at the super speedways, which is almost as much as the current NASCAR Next Gen car gets on gets without any horsepower increases, and I believe on intermediates. So they don't have 750 anymore. Or they don't have 750 on the intermediates.
Robert, what would you say are these racers' biggest challenges tonight?
Not wrecking and dying in the duels. That's honestly probably the biggest challenge. Now, luckily, it does not matter as much as it would in any other race. But it definitely tarnishes your race week. You know, coming out of the duels, you're wrecking out. It just, you don't get off on the right foot. So probably the biggest challenge is not going to be wrecking tonight, but they are going to drive aggressively because it's only 15 laps. No fuel saving, no tire saving, no nothing. Not really a whole lot to lose.
That sounds beautiful, Robert. We'll keep this up and keep watching for a moment here while we prepare for the main event.
Chris Rosca coming through the tri-oval here, setting his second lap. Will it be an improvement? No, it will not. No improvement for Christopher Rosca. His fastest lap will be a 46.7.
That is disappointing there, Robert, but do not worry. I do believe in the race itself. He's going to do much better.
I believe so, too. He's a great super speedway racer. And another great super speedway racer is Travis Farmer there in the 9 Monster Energy Ford Mustang. He's next out to qualify. Travis Farmer coming off his championship run last season in the Next Gen Cars, Season 3 of the BRRA Racing Association Cup Series. We did cover a few of their races before both me and Rosca moved into full-time racing. Rosca moving into full-time racing this season. I will be staying here in the booth to bring you all of Season 4 as we make this switch from the Next Gen car to the Gen 6 car. So kind of rewinding the tapes a little bit, providing a different kind of racing product than the Next Gen car. Travis Farmer starting his first lap here. You see him hugging the bottom there. That is the preferred line here during qualifying at any type of super speedway, really, is you hug that bottom line, try to have as short of a time around as you can. You're not really scrubbing off a ton of speed. It's pretty much just open throttle the entire way around.
That is really beautiful there, Robert. Now, many people say that the next-gen cars are the best of the lot, but sometimes you have to look to the past and just really think about, was this really outmatched?
Well, the big thing with the next-gen car is it's better on road courses than the Gen 6 cars. That's what it was designed for, was to be a better road course car. But with the Gen 7 car, it is a lot bulkier, a lot more planned to the ground, and you lose that kind of traditional way that a cup car felt, and that's what the Gen 6 brings. A lot of people right now are complaining about the next-gen car, specifically the jump from the O'Reilly Auto Parts series to the Cup series, and just how different those cars are, and how big of a learning curve it is for new rookies coming up. You see Travis Farmer right now, about 600ths down on Rosca, going to try to make an improvement here on this second lap. Coming into the tri-oval, showing purple. Is there improvement? Yes, there is, but it's not enough. Christopher Rosca still on pole. Next up, the 31 of Alex J. Sweeney. There in that 31 Kodak Chevrolet Camaro scheme. Now, this car is going to be split responsibilities this season, with Alex Sweeney racing the majority of the races, and Chris Lyotta racing the road courses. So really interesting to see this car being split up by two different drivers.
That is really interesting there, Robert. I think that's going to be a slight challenge for them to try and maintain both speeds while having two different drivers at two different times.
Well,
they're going to try to...
No, sorry, you were saying.
Oh, well, they're going to try to get the same qualifying speed and hope that the other driver does not pass behind.
Yeah, that is a good point. The big thing, though, is that it provides... Alex Sweeney is not... He said it himself. He's not the greatest at road course racing. But Travis Lyotta is. So it provides a unique perspective in ownership points, not necessarily driver points, to give this 31 machine a boost in the points. And allow a road course ringer like Chris Lyotta to come into the car and put in a better performance than Alex Sweeney think he'd get. Coming down the backstretch here to start his first lap.
Here's only hoping, Robert.
This is on board the 31 machine. His first lap, gonna be in third, a lot closer to Farmer and Rosca than Farmer was on his first lap. Let's see if there's any improvement here on the second. Coming here down the backstretch, try to get as much speed out of that 31 machine as he can.
Seems like a really great driver here, but sometimes machines just don't push.
Yeah, exactly. Coming here through turns 3 and 4, hitting a maximum of 192 miles an hour through the corner. See if there's any pickup in time. Showing just a little bit right now, heading across the line. No improvement for Sweeney. He will stay in third.
Big shame there, Robert. Sometimes you can't win them all. Hey, Sweeney is a great driver, and we can't wait to see him out on that track.
As he pulls down into the pits, the 54 of Tanner Griffin up next. Tanner Griffin has had almost a year absence from racing here in the Burnt Rubber Racing Association. Had some hard times, couldn't keep up with iRacing. Recently got it back and looking to make his name for himself, switching from the 5 to the 54. Still in a Chevy. This is the redemption arc here for the 54 of Tanner Griffin. Going to be looking to remake a name for himself here and show everyone that he still got it.
Well, we don't know, Robert. He might, all that time might have really put a edge on him.
See, coming through the tri-oval, going to start his first lap here. You can see hitting similar speed, about 192 miles an hour. The biggest thing is just keeping it glued in the corners. Right now, great lap showing 0.6 improvements. See here, coming through turn 3 and 4. Is there going to be any improvement here on Christopher Rosca? Tanner Griffin to the top of the boards, a 46.7.
I was wrong there, Robert. That is a beautiful score right there. That is what we love to see in racing.
6/1000ths of a second up currently.
And look at him go at it. He is hitting speeds of 193 miles per hour on that turn. That is really beautiful to see compared to the other cars.
I told you at the start of his run, this was his redemption arc. Even more improvement for the driver, getting down to the 46.6 zone. No other driver has hit that yet. Tanner Griffin, your fastest man on track.
And that is beautiful. Everything we love to see in one clip right there.
Absolutely amazing lap there for the 54 of Tanner Griffin. Up next, in a Kyle Busch scheme, is the 18 of Trenton Johns. Paying homage to the late, I hate saying that, but the late Kyle Busch. You'll see a lot more drivers tonight running rowdy schemes, paying homage. Just really hurts to say.
It does, Robert, it does. But the car does look beautiful in its wakeness. And we can hope with that beautifulness, he can pull and win this one.
It does indeed. I believe this is a pre-Rowdy Energy car. So probably 2017, 18, 19, somewhere around there. So great to see a Kyle Busch car out here. Now, Trenton Johns opting to sacrifice his first lap here to get more speed on his second lap.
Very interesting to see there, Robert, but maybe a great tactic.
You see, yeah, you do see a lot of iRacing drivers doing this, just trying to get a leg up here. Let's see if it helps Eddie. Right now, the time to beat is Tanner Griffin by about almost 0.05 of a second.
We can see if he comes in here.
You're going to see him dipping down here to the bottom to start his fast lap. You're going to see this lap not as fast as the others. It's off by about almost half a second, but that is normal. See him ripping the bottom here through 1 and 2, keeping good speed through the corner.
Look at him go. He is really pushing power out of his engine.
Yeah, pushing all that Toyota TRD V8 has under the hood. Coming out of 4, I see a huge time improvement for the 18. Is it enough for pole? No, it is not. Trenton Johns to the bottom of the timing board, a 46.7.
That's sad to see, Robert. Sometimes sacrifices do not pay off. But hey, we all got to hold our head up high.
Up next, the 12 of Cohen Haas. Basing out of Jacksonville, Florida. Cohen Haas hasn't had the best of luck in the next-gen car. Looking to turn that luck around here with the Mustang. While we wait, let's bring in the 54 here of Tanner Griffin, currently your provisional pole sitter. Hey, Tanner, it is Robert McKay and Pyro in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy, guys. How's it going?
It's going great. Must be going great for you. Coming back to iRacing, currently having provisional pole here for Duel 1. How does it feel?
It feels great, man. I just come out here and let them bald eagles soar, man.
Yeah, I was very surprised just by how much time you picked up. Anything that you're kind of doing, or did you just feel like you had a good lap?
Just set the leg out and let it slide a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta get that wind behind your mullet. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Tanner, how do you... I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Keep going.
Tanner, how do you feel about winning this upcoming championships with the 500?
Man, if I could finally get me a win, a championship win, that would be tremendous.
It'll be great to see you back on track once again. Currently on top of pole by over 500ths of a second. I know you'll be biting your nails for the remainder of qualifying. We'll let you be. Good luck, and hopefully you'll stay on top.
All right, thanks, guys.
Cohen Haas, first lap is a 46.746. That ties him with Farmer, but puts him up to third. Get me on a second lap here. See, coming down the backstretch here, heading into turn 3, 195 miles an hour.
Definitely great, but not the best there, Robert.
Coming out of 4. I don't know. I'm seeing a little bit of a hint of purple here on my tower. It's flicking in and out. This may be a best lap for him. And Cohen Haas, no improvement. Will be a 46.8. And that'll end his qualifying run. Cohen Haas up to third. Next up out on track, Michael Ponder Jr. in the 13 machine. Also running a Kyle Busch tribute scheme. It's either on the hood, right aboard the blimp cam, or the copper cam. Trying to find. You see that Kyle Busch memoriam photo on the front of his car, paying homage to Kyle Busch.
That is beautiful there, Robert. He definitely has a pretty car on the rest of it, but looks don't win races. Let's hope this show pony definitely has something to show for it.
Yeah, let's see. Indeed, coming down the backstretch. While we wait for his first lap to start, let's bring in the 18 of Trenton Johns. Or let's not. Instead, we're going to bring in the 12 of Cohen Haas. Cohen Haas, it's Robert McKay and Chris Roski here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Great lap, putting that Mustang into third position. How's it feel to come back here to the BRRA Racing Association Cup Series and put in such a fast lap here at Daytona?
It feels good. I know I could have ran a little faster. I don't know. I had the grandstands off, so my mind was like, "What the heck is going on?" Yeah, that was a complete mistake by me. But happy to be back. Set a decent lap in this Mustang, and I hope to continue to be a little faster here. Maybe try to win a duel. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
It's beautiful there, Haas. Quick question for you, though. Do you feel that your car will not be able to win this match? You yourself, I know, is a great racer, but...
I wouldn't say that.
Honestly, here at Daytona, it all comes down to the draft. How you manage the draft is going to be important, and we'll see that in the duel. We'll see you then, Cohen.
We'll see you there later, man.
All right, first lap for Michael Ponder Jr. puts him down in 7th.
Ooh, that's not a good position there, Robert.
Currently making up time, though, on the back stretch. I think he's trying to pull the Trenton John strategy. So you're coming out of 4. Any improvement? There is improvement, but is it enough? It's Michael Ponder
Oh my
Jr.
God.
takes pole position and goes to the top of the board of 46.65.
That is beautiful there, Robert. That is everything. His display of how he can turn the tides, going from 7th place to 1st, right in that final stretch, is definitely what we love to see.
Doing it for Kyle Busch, doing it for Rowdy Nation there, and that Kyle Busch Camry, taking his provisional pole. Love to see it. Next up, Michael Durham in the 01. Seen that very bright, colorful car. He may try the Michael Ponder strategy here. He's going to be running the top for his first lap.
It's all about if you can pull it off. That's the truth there, Robert.
Yes, it is indeed. Let's pull in, currently the man sitting in 3rd position, let's pull in Christopher Rosca. Hey Chris, it's Robert McKay and Chris Rosca here in the... Robert McKay Pyro here in the booth, he got a copy.
Not the first time you've done that.
Listen, I'm used to saying your name. It's weird having you on track. Currently sitting 3rd there in the 00 GFRN racing machine. How's it feel to be back out here on track in the Gen 6 car?
Oh, I absolutely love these cars. Absolute blast to drive. Was sitting with provisional pole for quite a bit. I've been dethroned a couple times, but it's been a blast watching these drivers go out there, set laps, and just see the turnout for not only for our season opener, but for the qualifying for our season opener.
Yeah, great turnout so far, especially with the Gen 6 cars. Looks like the strategy of running the top paid off for the 13, not for the 18. Michael Durham looking to copy Ponder here. Gonna be interesting to see if that's the strat. We'll see you in the duels.
Absolutely. See you guys later.
Coming through here.
Just knew that team. Like, I'm like...
Coming through here, turns 3 and 4. Is there improvement? Yes, there is. Michael Durham to 3rd with a 46.73. Next up on track is the 41 Hewlin Kauser. They're in that 41 Moza Chevy Camaro scheme. I can't talk.
He definitely has a good takeoff there, but we'll see his overall speed in a second.
I know exactly what he's doing. He's trying to cheese it. It's an iRacing trick. It's a weird trick, but it's only on iRacing. Oh no, he's starting in 4th. That's another weird iRacing trick. Starting the car in 4th, not shifting at all, gives you a very slight speed advantage. Gonna be interesting to see if this actually pays off or not.
Good eye there, Robert. But if it will pay off for him will definitely depend on if he can get that speed up again.
Let's see. Starting his first lap, ripping the top. Coming through turns 3 and 4 here. Coming to the tri-oval. His first lap is not going to count. For time, at least. It's going to be on the timing screen, but that's not going to be his fast lap. Ripping the bottom now. Let's see if the 4th gear trick worked for him out in the end. Ripping the bottom, coming down the backstretch now, 191. Getting up to almost 197 miles an hour. Coming through turn 3 and 4 now. Coming to the tri-oval is an improvement for Heulinkauser. Yes, it is. But how much of an improvement? Heulinkauser up to second. What a lap there by the 41 machine.
That is impressive. His trick really did pay off for him. Going from just almost 100 miles an hour up to 194 in that time is beautiful.
Next up, the 99 of Edward Manns.
We have actually talked to this one before the race. He believes in himself, but not enough. Well, that confidence that he is lacking really chews against him.
It does.
But he did do well in the practice.
Let's now bring up, while we wait, the 31 of Alex Sweeney, currently sitting towards the bottom of the timing board. Alex Sweeney and Robert McCain, Pyro here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
All right, currently sitting 8th on the timing board. Not great, but it's Daytona, and you still have the duels. How's your confidence? How does the car feel heading here into the duel number, currently duel number 2?
Well, kind of slow, but I think it might just be a little bit of the nervous jitters. I think I can do it. I think I got this.
Yeah,
I'm just really happy with my team right now. Can't wait to see how they do.
Yeah, it's great with this new season, new teammates. Go enjoy them, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Edward Manns on his first lap here, running the top line. Seemed to be the working strategy. After this, there is only 5 drivers left to qualify. That being the 37, the 21, the 36, the 22, and the 84. It's going to be a 47-1 for Edward Manns on his first lap.
That's right there, Robert. You can definitely see him doubting himself on those turns, jumping down, going from 194 down to sometimes 187.
Yeah, definitely not pushing it into the corner hard enough. See him running here a little higher than he maybe wants to.
Maybe sometimes you have to put your faith in the car. If he wants to do that, he can do that. But faith is not going to win you championships.
Slight time improvement. Not enough, though. Edward Manns currently sitting in 9th. Not the best lap for him. He will start currently in duel number 1. Next up, the Canadian Jordan Journeau. We'll be starting there in that 84 Rockstar Energy Chevrolet Camaro machine. Coming down the bottom, down the backstretch, starting his first lap. As he disappears from our timing tower. There he is. Coming down the backstretch here. .47 flat for Jordan Journeau here. Currently 11th.
That is definitely not the speeds we're looking for here, but maybe he can improve it in the second lap.
Come here, ripping down the bottom for his first lap.
That is beautiful right there. He jumped all the way up to 4th with a time of 46.72.
Yeah, great lap there for Jordan Journeau, currently 4th. Next up on track, the 22 of Gary Clark. See the 22 Diet Dr. Pepper Chevrolet Camaro. Running the top side for his first lap here. After this, only 3 more drivers left to qualify.
Look at him go. He is definitely going on those turns. He's pushing it, but the car isn't responding much.
And getting a little too close to the wall. They're coming out at 2. See him going down there to the bottom, maybe a little bit too early, losing all the speed he gained. This is going to be a second lap. See him ripping the bottom here, coming through turns 3 and 4 now. Let's see if there's any improvement here for Gary Clark in the 22. Coming to the line. Gonna be a lot of improvement. Gary Clark to 5th with a 46.7.
Probably not the ranking he was looking for there, Robert, but definitely one that is worth earning.
Definitely a good lap for the 22 car, indeed. Next up to qualify is... gonna be the 21 of Brian Reeves. There in that 21 unsponsored Chevrolet Camaro.
seeing a car like that, Robert, it's odd to see maybe one sponsorship on him in total, if all. Does he have one?
Can you repeat that question again?
I said that is an odd thing to see there, Robert. No sponsorships whatsoever.
Yeah, it is quite odd, honestly.
See, Reyes is definitely building up speed on the flats, but losing it right back every time he hits the turn.
Ripping the top here, coming to start his first lap. See him coming here the top through, down the backstretch. So you're coming to start his second timed lap. So you're currently saying that with a 47-1, going to be looking for improvement there at the bottom.
And as we have seen with the last couple of racers, improvement is probably what he is going to get. It all depends on how he handles the car on these turns.
Let's see, you're coming through turn 3 and 4. Going to be third place for Brian Reyes. Great lap there for the 21.
I think I just heard my jaw drop there, Robert. That was an amazing lap by Reyes.
A great lap there for the 21, currently sitting to start second in duel number 1. 2 more cars left to qualify. That's the 37 and 36 machines. Trevor Kelly in the 36. Seeing another Kyle Busch tribute scheme. Ripping the top now. So you're starting his first lap, ripping the top. Actually, no, going to the bottom. Interesting strategy here.
He likes to switch it up, we can see, but will that help him?
Ripping the bottom here. We're actually kind of running the middle. Interesting strategy here for the 36. Ripping the bottom here. Currently it's a 46.9. That's one of the better first, like, hot laps we've seen so far out of these drivers. Does that mean he's going to be faster overall, or do you think he sacrificed some time here?
I don't know there, Robert. I'm guessing his sacrifice of time might have screwed him over in the end. My guess, he's only going to place third at least, if even.
Let's see here, coming through turns 3 and 4.
Sometimes we see drivers all the time sacrifice time and then come in for the top.
Let's see here, final lap. 8th place all that will do for Trevor Kelly. Only one more driver has an opportunity to topple Michael Ponder, and that is Samuel Litchfield there in the 37 Root Beer Ford Mustang machine.
That is a beautiful car, but it's sad to see if he will actually topple Ponder. It's highly unlikely here, Robert.
Ripping the top here on his first lap. See, this is going to be the start of his first lap. Going to run the top just like Ponder did.
Maybe we're seeing a copycat technique used by Litchfield here.
It could be.
But
it seems to be the winning strat so far.
that's true, but can he topple the giant that is Ponder?
I'm not sure, honestly. All right, coming down to the bottom to start his second lap. See, it's going to be a 47.2.
He's definitely hoping for improvement on the second lap, but sometimes you just don't get any. But with him, he might just go straight for the top podium there.
Running the bottom here. Seeing improvement for his first lap. See, coming down to the bottom. Is this going to be enough improvement? Coming to the line. It will not. Litchfield up to 5th, which means Michael Ponder Jr. is your pole winner and is going to be the pole in duel number 1, with Hewlin Kauser getting pole for duel number 2. What a qualifying effort for these drivers.
That's good to see there, Robert. Ponder is definitely the giant of them all, sitting up there with 46.65, an impressive score we've seen so far.
What a race. What a qualifying effort for these drivers. And now it is time for the duels. We'll see you right back here on the Green Flag Racing Network in about 5 to 10 minutes. Stay right here. We'll be right back when the duel number 1 is ready to go.
Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. Destina place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. The Destina place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Setting fire to the life we made. and darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. To stay in our place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. Darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. To stay in our place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my talks my heart online. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. And darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. There's still no place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. Was I blind? I'm too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Pushed me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online.
Welcome back, folks, to the Burton Rubber Racing Association Cup Series here on the Green Flag Racing Network. I'm Robert McKay, alongside me is Pyro, and we're getting ready for duel number 1 here at Daytona International Speedway. Under the lights, this is the Green Flag Racing Network Qualifying and Duels here at Daytona International Speedway.
That's right there, Robert. Coming up in our first duel, it is going to be a historic race. You want to list them off for me?
Absolutely. Starting here on pole position will be Michael Ponder Jr. Put up the grid camera here. Next up, we got Brian Reese, Samuel Litchfield, Gary Clark, Trevor Kelly, Cohen Haas, Alex J. Sweeney, and Trenton Johns will round out your field tonight here for duel number 1 at Daytona. See the formation lap starting here. Michael Ponder Jr. sitting there on pole position in that Kyle Busch tribute scheme. Up next, Brian Reyes starting in second. Samuel Litchfield third. Gary Clark fourth. Trevor Kelly fifth. Cohen Haas sixth. Alex J. Sweeney seventh. And Trenton Johns eighth. Let's actually bring in Trenton Johns here. Talked to him earlier. Or not. I keep forgetting he's not in Discord.
That is disappointing there, Robert.
Let's bring in Trevor Kelly then. driving that 36 machine, currently starting in the 5th position. Trevor Kelly, it's Robert McKay and Pyro in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, currently starting it here in 5th. How does it feel to start 5th in duel number 1, running that Kyle Busch tribute scheme?
I feel confident. It'll be interesting. I'm sure everybody's going to try to rush to the front as fast as possible, with it being 15 laps, so just got to be smart for it.
Yeah, be smart indeed. That's going to be the name of the game, is survival for 15 laps. Well, good luck and go win it for Rowdy.
Thank you.
Focus on the pace car here as it rolls through turns 3 and 4. We're getting ready to race here at Daytona International Speedway, and we're getting ready to duel. 8 drivers start in this duel, and 7 drivers will start in the next duel. They're riding on board the back of the pace car here, getting a great shot of the field. The pace car makes that infamous left-hand turn on a pit road. Field goes through the United Rentals restart zone, and we're racing for the first time this season here at Daytona. Michael Ponders with a great start, getting a good jump there on Brian Reyes on the outside.
Definitely good to see out here, Robert. The way he is blocking them off, Ponder is really dominating his leadership in this one.
Yeah, exactly. Side by side here with Brian Reyes heading down the backstretch.
And Ponder is falling, but now he's getting right back up. Will we see him completely fall or completely rise to the top?
Rising to the top it is. That outside lane losing momentum. Everyone's starting to join the bottom here. See, Michael Ponder Jr. stays out to the lead. Samuel Litchfield currently sitting in 2nd.
You can really see Ponder here. He stays in the same perfect spot, and he just dominates everything ahead of him. Well, I should more say behind him at this point.
Yeah, Michael maintaining the field here. But here comes Samuel Litchfield on the outside, and the 37 machine making it work up top. Currently side by side here with the 13. 13 to go. Caution is out, and Trenton Johns is backward out on the track.
Oh, first one of the race so far.
That is a very damaged 18 machine. Let's rewind the tapes here and see exactly what happened there on that replay. She looked like makes contact there with the 22. 22 also getting damaged.
That was a terrible move on his end, going for that turn when he had no business trying to.
Interesting, yeah, interesting move there by the 18. Samuel Litchfield still leading the field over Michael Ponder Jr. Let's bring him into the booth here. Samuel, it's Robert McCain and Pyro here in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up, brother?
All right, currently sitting in first here, duel number 1. How does that car feel, and how do you feel leading the field here at Daytona?
Dude, it feels great, bro. I'm gonna have my freaking teammate behind me on the restart. We're just gonna make this happen, boy.
Go make it happen, indeed. Sorry.
How do you feel completely breaking over and overtaking the great Ponder, who was completely holding his position for a big portion of that lap?
That's natural to me, dude. I'm a born super speedway racer.
Yeah, great move indeed. Go get her done, and we'll see you at the end. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, that was the 37 of Samuel Litchfield there in the root beer Ford Mustang machine. Currently sitting in position number 1 here at Daytona. Cohen Haas with the fastest lap here. Let's bring that up. Currently the fastest lap is set by Cohen Haas with 44.6. But the fastest lap can come to anybody here at Daytona. As you'll see throughout the race, it'll bounce around between a few drivers. See him swerving up his tires there, trying to warm them up. Trent and John's all repaired up.
Good to see him back in the race after that accident he had earlier.
Yeah, great to see him back indeed. Going to be starting here at the back of the pack with some damage. Going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Litchfield very coming up on that safety car.
Yeah, all over the back bumper of the pace car there. Going up here, 1 to go.
Nation holding steady, but we have a couple cars warming up their tires.
Yeah, swerving their tires, trying to get as much heat into them as possible. Coming up here with 11 laps to go. Currently 5 in the books. Pace car coming through turns 3 and 4 here. Coming through turn 3 and 4. Pace car pulls off. We're getting the race here once again at Daytona. Coming to lap 6. The 37 takes the green flag. Great launch there for the 37 and the 21, getting a great restart. Maybe too much of a gap, though.
Ponder's not out of it yet. He moves up to 3rd. Maybe going to reclaim his position.
See Michael Ponder Jr. here, getting a push from yet another Kyle Busch tribute car. That's the 36 of Trevor Kelly. See, finally catching back up to the 37, the 21, and they go to the top side. Doing it for Rowdy, ripping the top, heading to the start-finish line, trying to make it work here at Daytona, heading into lap 7. There goes yet another Kyle Busch tribute car all the way at the top. I remember at lap 8, we were going to go radio silent, moment of silence for the late Kyle Busch. See all 3 of those tribute cars there running on the top side. 1, 2, and now 5th are all the Kyle Busch tribute cars. Now coming to lap 8, we're going to take a moment of silence. Please join us in remembering the late Kyle Busch. Lap 8 in the books. Coming to 7 to go here at Daytona. 37, Samuel Litchfield leading the field.
We can still see Ponder right on his rear, definitely writhing with anger over losing his position.
Yes, it is, but it's a super speedway. Anything can happen. It's really easy to make up your positions. We'll be coming here to 6 to go. Six to go here at Daytona. These drivers side by side, 3 rows deep, 2 wide. You have the 12 there. Yeah, the 12 of Coe and Haas kind of hanging back. Smart move, try to stay out of the chaos that may ensue. Heading down the backstretch here. Gary Clark, all out on his own, has lost the draft, but over 9 seconds behind. But the focus is now on these 7 drivers still duking it out. 6 to go.
Feel bad for Clark there. He really is trying, but as we've seen in the qualifying match, sometimes you can't win them all.
Yeah, no, sometimes you can't. Coming here down the bottom. Coming to 4 to go. Down the backstretch.
And here comes up Ponder. Taking in 2nd place, but is he going to lose it? Yes, he is. And unexpectedly, here comes up Johns.
Yeah, setting the fast. Yeah, coming up fast, setting the fastest lap of 44.3. Coming up here to 3 to go. Still 1 by 1. Michael Ponder Jr. still winning it. Or still in the lead, not winning it. My bad.
Impressive to see his power in full display. Jumping up like that after falling all the way back down to 5th takes some skill and willpower that we are going to see today.
Yes, it does indeed. Coming to 2 to go. Trenton John starting to get a little antsy here. You see here, still 2 wide here. Cohen Haas blinking at the top a little bit. He's going to fall in line all the way towards the back. Here comes Michael Ponder Jr. and Trenton Johns, 2 to go. Try to make something work at the top. Michael Ponder Jr. side by side here with Brian Rees. Now remember, if the caution comes out with 2 to go, we go into NASCAR overtime, which means we'll reset the clock. We'll restart with 2 to go, and we'll do that as many times as needed until we can finish the race. If the white flag flies, though, which it looks like it may, then we finish the race no matter what. Coming to the line, Cohen Haas getting loose, but we keep it straight. Cohen Haas makes contact with the 13, saves it. White flag in the air, 1 to go at Daytona. The 18. Yeah, the 18 of Trenton John still out to the lead. Here comes Brian Reyes to the outside.
If John has it here, he's definitely holding inside. But alas, Reyes is definitely holding that lead position on the outside.
Reyes holding strong there at the top, having the help of his teammate. But the Kyle Busch tribute cars in help with Cohen Haas coming down to the bottom. This is going to be a nail-biter. The 18th around. Oh, no. Coming to the line. It's going to be Brian Reyes. Maybe not. Here comes Samuel Litchfield. Photo finish. Brian Reyes wins it. What a finish here at Daytona.
That was really unexpected to see here. Having Ponder go from the first position, dropping down so quickly in the match.
What a finish here at Daytona. Brian Rees getting the win. Let's take a look at that final lap.
It really could have been anyone's match there, Robert. I do believe that.
It really could have been.
It's glad to see Rees finally reclaiming his position.
Look at that finish. This is in slow motion, as slow as I can get it. That's the finish. Closest finish I think I've ever seen. It's the 21:37 burn it down here in the grass.
They like to have some fun. Definitely a victory party.
Pull up the finishing results here at Daytona for duel number 1. Brian Reyes will win duel number 1 and start on pole position for the Daytona 500. Samuel Litchfield second will start 3rd in the Daytona 500. Trevor Kelly will start 5th at the Daytona 500. Alex Sweeney will start 7th at the Daytona 500. Cohen Haas will start 9th. Michael Ponder Jr. 11th. Trenton Johns 13th. And Gary Clark 15th. What a race here at Daytona. As these two teammates burn it down and blow the motors. What a race. Here at Daytona. Let's interview the top 3 here. Firstly, let's bring in the 41 here of Trevor Kelly, the 36. Trevor Kelly, it's Robin McKay and Pyro here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
What a way to finish out duel number 1, getting 3rd and winning the chaos in the end. How does it feel?
It feels good. I barely made it through. I actually got tagged during that wreck happening and was able to save it and bring it home.
Yeah, bringing it home indeed. Going to be starting 5th in the Daytona 500. How do you feel starting towards kind of in the middle a little bit?
Oh, it'll be interesting. I'm going to have to start figuring out a strategy because I don't have a teammate for next week. So I don't know.
Every man for himself.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, especially when it comes down to the last couple laps for next week.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see you then. See you next week. Good luck.
Thank you.
Coming home second, teammates to Reyes is going to be Samuel Litchfield there in the 37. Samuel Litchfield coming home second in a nail-biter. You got a copy.
Yes, sir, bro.
What a finish. Tried to beat out your teammate there at the end, but it didn't work out.
Nah, bro. That's all Brian's win, dude.
What a finish. Burning is out and celebrating with him. How do you feel starting third right behind your teammate in the Daytona 500 next week?
Dude, I feel so great, dude. Me and him, when we're behind each other, pause. It's a fast lane right there.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see you guys working together next week. Good luck, and we'll see you then.
Thank you, bro.
And last but certainly not least, winning duel number 1 and starting on pole for the Daytona 500 is Brian Reyes. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on your pole start for the Daytona 500. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun watching you get that win. What a nail-biter of a finish. You and your teammate finishing 1-2, lining up each other behind each other at the Daytona 500. How does that feel?
That feels great. I mean, me and Samuel, we're just like two peas in a pod. We figured this Speedway racing out, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
It'll be exciting to see y'all next week. Take care and good luck.
All right, thank you so much.
Alrighty, we'll see you in about another 10 minutes for duel number 2 here on the Green Flag Racing Network. Stay tuned.
Did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. The staying up late, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my talent changed my mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just leave when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my talent changed my mind. And talks my heart online. Darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. The staying up late, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Was I blind? I'm too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. And darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. The staying up late, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. Was I blind? I'm too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. darks my heart online. Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. The staying up late, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online.
Welcome back here to the Green Flag Racing Network for duel number 2 here at Daytona International Speedway. Practice is just wrapping up, and now it's time to go through the order that we will start duel number 2 at. Pull up my live timing screen. So you see big wreck here at the end of practice between the 96 and the 00. Now the 96 and the 90 did not start in their in qualifying. That's Jackson B. Brown and Angel L. Delgado. So these will be two drivers that did not start in qualifying, but are making it for the duels. So let's go through our starting grid here at Daytona. Hewlin Cows will start here on pole position. Hewlin Cows will start here on pole position next to Tanner Griffin. Jordan Journeau will start 3rd. Michael Durham 4th. Christopher Rosca 5th. Travis Farmer 6th. Edward Mann 7th. Angel L. Delgado 8th. And Jackson Brown 9th. That is your 9-car field here for duel number 2. Should be a good one.
That's right, Robert. This is going to be a historic matchup, even better than the first one. Seeing legendary racers here we've had in the past, it may just be better. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, we'll have to see. Having these two extra cars on the grid will make this race certainly a lot more interesting. And it'll be cool to see, having Angel Delgado and Jackson Brown, who haven't raced in qualifying. We haven't seen how they race in these cars. It's honestly kind of like a wild card two drivers. So it'll be really interesting to see how this turns out. Let's see. Let's talk with Delgado, currently starting in 8th. Delgado, it's Robert McKay and Pyro here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, starting here without making a qualifying effort. I'm assuming starting from the pits.
Right.
How do you think you're going to go about this, and do you think that you have a shot at victory tonight in duel number 2?
Hopefully, I know it's qualifying because, employment, but hopefully we get a good position here and get to start up front for the main race.
It'll be great to see what you and Brown can do. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Appreciate it.
Field coming around the backstretch here. So you're right on board with the pace car. That's inside the pace car. That's not what I wanted. There we go. This is on board the back of the pace car, getting a really good view at our field here. 15 laps will decide the even row, so that's going to be your outside row for the Daytona 500. Pyro, who's your pick to win tonight?
Well, with this really great matchup of cars, it's hard to choose, but my money, personally, would all be on car 00. Roska himself has performed amazing in past races, so I'm hoping he goes up for the win this time.
I would say the same, but Christopher Roska's nickname is Ryan Priest because he likes to go airborne. So I'm not going to pick the 00. Instead, I'm going to pick Tanner Griffin, the 54. I think this is an underdog story as they roll through the start-finish line. The green flag flies. We're racing here at Daytona for the second time tonight. See Delgado there getting a start here. Getting off pit road, serving his penalty. 41 playing very aggressive defense there on the 84. Jordan Journeau for first here, side by side, heading through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Trisco Roska there on the outside with the 54 behind him. You're going to see the 00 and the 84 dive down here momentarily. Maybe not the 00, as Christopher Roska really likes that top side.
It is great to see these people competing against each other. The way they jump up. Sadly, we did have Griffin fall back into third, but that's completely fine. Jordan, who taking the first, was not surprising, with Roska jumping up to second right on him. Back to you, Robert.
Hewlin Kauser dropping all the way down, not getting the start he wanted here to start his duel. Plenty of time and plenty of momentum to make that back. See Jordan Journeau now leading the Daytona in Duel 2. See, you got Christopher Roska pushing him. Let's right on board here. That's the pace car.
And a beautiful case car it is.
So here comes the 96 of Jackson Brown. Travis Farmer saying the fastest lap. 43.6. He's currently third, sitting there at the bottom. Gonna shoot back up the track, block the 84. 96 and 99 go up. So does Tanner Griffin. Roska really loose off the apron, keeps it straight, and we stay green. Great save there by the 00.
And jumps up Farmer. Surprising for him to go into first like that. His incredible lap speed is definitely on display right now as he goes toe-to-toe competing with Brown.
And Travis Farmer showing everyone why he's the reigning Cup Series champion. Showing his speed even in this new generation of car. See Jordan Journeau try to look 3 wide there.
Armor holding the lead still as we get past lap 4. It is impressive for someone of his just speed and perseverance as he holds the lead currently, though we may see Brown overtake him. It definitely a great start to this match. Back to you, Robert.
Yeah, Christopher Rosca there on the top side, currently in 4th, trying to push Jackson B. Brown here. See with that SSN banner. Jackson Brown out to the lead. Christopher Rosca side by side with the 9 of Travis Farmer. See, that bottom lane has a lot more support than that top does, as Christopher Rosca now leads the bottom, and he'll try to lead his first laps at Daytona.
This is definitely we've seen Rosca taking it over. Any thoughts on this, Robert?
It's very interesting as Brown kind of dives down to the bottom. Rosca really likes to run the top side. So him running the bottom is really proving how unstable that top line has been over the last few laps. If someone is dedicated to the top as Rosca is now running the bottom.
We've definitely seen the top line being used against bottom line users. It's very impressive. If you're able to use it right, then you can overtake and win the match.
Side by side, here comes Travis Farmer. Rosca running the top now. He's going to drop back a bit, get the support there as he dives down to the bottom.
And Farmer back in the lead, not surprising, but still impressive.
And again, same thing as duel number 1 as we come up here on lap 8. We will take a radio moment of silence for the loss of the greatest to ever do it, Rowdy Kyle Busch. So coming up here in about half a lap, we'll cut off our mics here in the booth, and we'll take a moment of silence. No Kyle Busch tributes in this this race. I guess you could consider Interstate Batteries to be a Kyle Busch throwback. It's one of Kyle Busch's numbers. So yeah, we're going to take a moment of silence for the greatest to ever do it, Kyle Rowdy Busch. Lap 8 in the books. Now currently on lap 9, switching the ticker from laps to laps ago. We have 7 to go here at Daytona. Been clean and green so far. Drivers in the back starting to get really squiggly. Let's run on board here with Christopher Rosca. See him pushing 202 miles an hour here, trying to make something work here on the top. Well, that's right on board the back of Travis Farmer. Or Jordan. Got a great view of the rest of the field here. Doing 203 miles an hour.
Beautiful to see these cars moving at their full pace, but Rosca falling behind like that and is struggling to keep up is just unusual for his kind. Unexpectedly, Durham jumping up to the challenge. Impressive underdog movement, and Rosca takes the 4th.
Rosca ripping the top. Coming to 6 to go. Having the support of the 96. Not a lot more support there for the 00 of Rosca. You see the 01 jumps up, the 54 jumps up. Starting to get a top line forming here at Daytona.
Armor still holding the lead, showing absolute... And we have a crash.
Oh, no!
We're having some interference here.
Hewling Cowser around. And the caution's out. Let's rerun the tapes and see what happened. It looks like this top lane just gets stacked up. 01 gets loose, 54 and 01 wreck, and Roska turns to 41. Roska saves it though.
Definitely a fault of 01. He looks like he lost control on that turn there and just slammed into his friend.
Yeah, the 01 getting an EOL penalty by race control for cause of caution. This is great news, though, for Angel Delgado. He'll be able to catch back up to the field, throw his hat to the ring, and see what he can do here at Daytona. So you're going to be coming to green with 4-3 to go. See a bunch of drivers taking to pit road.
Still sad to see the wrecks. It's always people do worry about the driver, and I'm not saying you shouldn't, but it's more of the chance of what of the car? Is the car okay? And is the person inside willing to come back, step up, and take back his position?
Yeah, it's actually a great point. In iRacing, you know, a lot of it is the car. In real life, it's more the driver, right? We unfortunately had some accidents, right, with Dale Earnhardt back in 01 and you know, stuff like that. But here in iRacing, you still can't get injured in iRacing, surprisingly. I've no friends whose their wheel snapped back up them and I've sprained my thumb doing that. So you theoretically could get slightly injured in iRacing, but the main concern is the car, right? How damaged is the car? Am I going to be able to get back out on track? Is the car still competitive, right? You could have 18 panels missing, but it still drives, but there's no way you're going to win the race. So you're right, in iRacing, it is a lot more of, is the car still race winnable? That's the question I always ask. Do I have a chance if I go out there, can I win the race? Right? If I run the perfect race, can this car get me to the end? And sometimes, unfortunately, the answer is no. See,
That's the truth there, Rob.
Hewling Cowser gunning it, trying to make it to the field here. He's going to, slamming on the brakes, and he'll catch back up to the field.
That is a dangerous move there, Robert. If you really look into it, it's people overlook, and manufacturers mainly, they focus too much on speed than they do really anything else. Some even overlooking reliability.
That is a solid point. Luckily, you don't have to worry about reliability with 15 laps as we take the green with 3 to go. Too good of a restart for the 9, getting too much of a gap there to the 84. Gonna get a huge run this back of the field. Roska getting really squiggly off the back bumper, or the front bumper of the 54. Contact! 84 rev, huge wreck on the backstretch.
Ooh, and that's another one. Let's get a replay of that.
It's the caution flies, cars everywhere. Edward Mann's in the wall. Roska heavily damaged. That may be the double zeros day.
Look at his tire not spinning. Possibly either it's jammed up in or he screwed up his axle.
That's going to be
terrible outcomes.
That's going to be a yes. He did both of that, I believe. This is going to be a big wreck. Let's rewind the tapes here. Get a replay going here on the blimp cam. Let's see, bump cam. Here we go. This is in slow motion. So the 99, yeah, just late block there. See the 99 and the 90 shoot up here, and then shoot back down to the 84 and collect the field.
That seems like more of an accident than the last one if you really look at it. I don't think they are going to really aggressive, but things happen.
Yeah, exactly. It's racing. We have 3 to go. We're going into overtime now. So I explained this during duel number 1, but for the folks that didn't watch duel number 1, here's how NASCAR overtime works. So, sorry, I was looking at something. So NASCAR overtime works like this. If a caution flies where we would finish the race under caution, we go into overtime. What that means is we reset this clock. We have 2 laps to green. Doesn't matter how many laps to do under caution, we will take the green flag with 2 to go. If the caution flies with the two laps to go, we stack them back up and we do it again. Now, if the caution flag doesn't fly and there's a wreck on the last lap, the white flag, nothing happens and we race the rest of the race. See the 96, the 90, and the 84 coming up pit road. Rosca already a lap down. Let's bring him into the booth. Rosca, it's Robert and Pyro up in the booth. Is this race over for the 00 GFRN machine?
Yeah, still got the fastest pair left, but couldn't get the car to even drive to pit road, so I had to tow it. Still got like a minute left, so I'll be a couple laps down at the end of those.
Incredibly unfortunate. Had a ton of speed under that hood. Walk us through what you saw there on that last lap.
A lot of speed. Got former teammate Tanner Griffin pushing me. Saw the 90 and the 99 slide up the track. Went to the right to try and avoid it. Got put in the wall and then got turned by who knows by someone behind me, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah, definitely an unfortunate way to end your race. We'll see you next week at Daytona. Take care.
See ya.
Incredibly unfortunate for the 00 there. Christopher Rosca. Gonna be an incredibly unfortunate way to end his night. Which brings us down to 8 cars toward the end of this race. See Michael Durham still on pit road getting repairs done. Everyone else on track. Gonna be coming to 1 to green this time by. Now that the 00 is out, Pyro, who do you have your eyes on now to win this race?
Considering my last pick, I just might be the bad luck burden here. But honestly, the show of dominance from Griffin wasn't that bad. Him and Brown are definitely pulling there. Farmer's still in the lead, but I'll leave that to you for who's going to win this one.
It's super speedway racing. Anything can happen. Heck, if Rosca comes back out on track, which he does, and we get enough cautions, if we get 1 more caution, he'll be back on the lead lap. He could even win this thing. That's how unpredictable super speedway racing is. You're going to see lights on the pace car come off here. 1 time button going green. Next time by, going to be 2 to go.
Props to those mechanics, I must say. Dealing with a car like that can't be easy. Of course, we got mechanics like speedsters out in the pit.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Christopher Rosca. Obviously, he needs a caution if he wants to get back in this thing. Do you think we're going to have a caution here on this lap? Or do you think that Rosca's luck has run out?
Rosca has really been pushing his luck. I wouldn't doubt a caution might happen, but at the same time, hard to tell. But we will see. And for all of you listening at home that just tuned in, we just had a big crash, multiple drivers involved. I'll leave it over to Robert if you'd like to explain it more.
Yeah, started with the 99 and the 90 getting squirmy there at the bottom, trying to shoot up in front of the 00. Mistimed it, shot back down, and collected the field. Really unfortunate wreck that put Rosca a lap down. We're coming into NASCAR overtime here. As the pace car pulls off here onto pit road shortly. We're going to go green once again. It's time for overtime. And the green flag flies. See, great start there from the 9 of Travis Farmer. Getting a great push there from the 54. See the 96 jumping up. Here comes the 90. Gonna ride on board with the blimp cam here. A ton of drivers taking that top lane. The 9 is now left all alone. Here comes more support on the bottom. The 90 shoots to the top. Coming to 1 to go. White flag in the air here at Daytona. The 90. You're saying?
Impressive to see, but will the 9 recover? He's definitely used the strategy that we saw in the last match, used by Pronda, I believe, of he will stay at 96
around. 9 and 99 around. 3 cars left in this thing.
Someone get ambulances. Check on those drivers. That was a nasty wreck.
Here comes the 41, the 54. Are they going to catch up till Delgado? I don't think so. Giving it all they got. Here comes Tanner Griffin on the bottom. Coming to the line, though. It's going to be Delgado. Photo finish for second. And Heulenkautzer gets it. Tanner Griffin around at the bottom. 9 1,000ths of a second. But Heulenkautzer finishes second here in duel number 2. What a race.
Beautiful race. Terrible wreck in the last seconds, though.
Yeah, let's dissect that last wreck. It looks like the 9 just got impatient. Involved with the 96. Then cutting over to the 9 here. Just contact with the 99, sent him around.
You could definitely blame that on the lead car, though. As you can see, if we roll the footage back, he slammed into the 96.
Yeah, it was a chaotic finish. Now these results are unofficial. They'll be finalized after the race. Delgado burning it down right now. Unless you're supposed to his interviews, finishing in 3rd. It's Tanner Griffin. Tanner Griffin starting off your brand new iRacing campaign with the podium. How's it feel?
Pretty daggone good, man. I was sitting there just letting them bald eagles scream, you know, as I do. And it just got unlucky. But I will take 3rd. I will take a podium.
You got a podium. Heulenkautzer edged you out there 9 1,000ths of a second. How's it feel starting towards the front of the Daytona 500?
It feels great. I feel like it's going to give me a better chance. Maybe a couple of these knuckleheads will figure out their driving.
That is great to hear, but what are your thoughts on the horrible crash that happened?
Which one? The one where
the one on the final lap. Yeah, the one on the final lap.
I think that was kind of bogus, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was sitting there trying to help Travis out, and well, that went out the window.
Who would you blame that crash on, considering you were right there to witness it?
96. He came up. He was trying to. It was a late block.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what race control decides after the race. We'll let you know during the 500. Congrats on the podium. Go celebrate.
Thank you, sir.
Finishing in second here is Hewling Kautzer. Let's bring him in. Hewling, congrats on second, edging out Tanner Griffin. How's it feel to start towards the front here at the Daytona 500?
Are you talking to me? I'm sorry, I couldn't
Yes,
really
sir.
catch what you said. It feels great to start towards the front of the Daytona 500 here.
Yeah, great
Thanks a lot.
race, edging out Tanner Griffin. Overall, great race from you. Really a whole lot to talk about. You stayed very silent towards the front. How does it feel after 15 laps here at Daytona?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Thought it was over. I mean, this whole race, I mean, we got freight trained a lot. I gotta thank Angel for showing up, man. I gotta thank my spotter, my twin Harry, for spotting me through this mess. And you know, I thought I'd go into this race all alone. I gotta thank Angel and congrats to him as well. It feels great. Put a lot of effort into today.
Yeah, well, go celebrate, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, thanks.
And last but certainly not least, we have Angel Delgado winning duel number 2. Delgado, welcome to the booth. Congrats on the win. How's it feel?
Unexpected. I didn't think I was gonna be here when I started. Honestly, as you said, starting in pits, you never knew it was gonna happen. That caution saved me. Definitely saved me. A lot of stuff happened in those last couple of laps, so exciting.
Yeah, well, it's Daytona. Anything can happen. Coming from the pits to the win, survived the last lap wreck, and you're starting towards the front of the Daytona 500. How does that feel?
Feels great. Ready to be there.
Yeah, we'll see you next week then. Take care.
Yep, thank you too.
All right, well, that'll do us for us here at Daytona. We'll see you next week for the Daytona 500. Take care.